one silverback gorilla versus 100 earth-living human beings. Come on, everyone. This is humanity. This is humanity we're talking about. We made fire. We made weights. We made sliced bread. We made bagels. We made guns, nukes, tanks, clones maybe. And you mean to tell me that we can't beat one silverback gorilla? I just don't believe it. And I'm gonna tell you why. First, let us bring up the stats of our opposition, the silverback gorilla. As we can see here, 4 foot, 5 foot, 300 to 430 pounds. That's pretty heavy. That's about 2 men. Think about that. Just think about that for a second. There's 100 of us, 100 humans, thinking human beings. Only 2 of them equates to the weight of the silverback gorilla. Stop it. Let's not stop though. Let's keep going here. Height, lifting power, can lift 1763 pounds. Okay, of dead weight. Interesting. Let's look at this. 1300 psi. Punch force goes up to 2700 psi. Interesting. Keep that in mind. Let's move on to the average human. Yes. Average human weight for was that male? Adult men is 5'9", 200 pounds. Like I said, 2 humans in weight equates to 1 silverback gorilla. Of course, PSI is probably only half for the average human. But I ask you now, you've been scrolling through Twitter all day just like me. I woke up just like you in my bed. I said, what's going on? What time is it when I wake up on this Saturday? Silverback, who was my friend? Here's what happens to my friend with me, and we try to go and fight the gorilla. Who said they're taking you? We're representing humanity. Now, I can accept some restrictions, 30 something, 25 of each class to make up 100. You can't all just have, straight boxers in your ring. I'm okay with that. My action plan is actually adjusted for that. We'll get to more on that later though. But I'm just saying, we're bringing in the average, okay? You and your little 110 pound little your Twitter scroller, and you're not coming. You're not coming. You can stop. You can keep typing about how you would die. Me, if I'm here representing, listen, I'm not 200 yet. I can maybe represent the featherweights of humanity, or maybe not feather, whatever my weight is. 167 type B. I'm in the mediums, right? No one, we're not bringing Diary of a Wimpy Kid out to go fight the gorilla, okay? That's not, no one's doing that. Who are you bringing? I don't know. Me? LeBron, Giannis, Tyson, Tank. I'll even bring Logan. Just to name a few of my better builds that are commonly known. Next up, I'm gonna bring in our heavy stats. I don't even want this video to be long. Let's just go and get the facts and get out, all right? Let's do that. Mike Tyson Prime, 5'10", 220 pounds. That's not really, those are still like, we saw average 200 pounds. That's not what's important here. It's important to bring up about Mike Tyson. This is PSI. Remember that number we brought up earlier? What was it, 1,700? 1,300 bite force, 1300 to 2700 psi. We can let the silverbacks bring out their best. If we're gonna bring out our best, they can bring out their best. They can bring Caesar or whoever to 2700 psi. Mike can go up to 1800, and that's okay, because we're humans. We're thinking. Of course, the gorilla's stronger than our strongest hitter. That's not what's important here. What's important is the strategy that we employ to take him down. They've graced us with 100 men. Come on, we can do this. Now, before I really crush all the doubters, because that's really the majority from what I saw, doubters. Let's bring on the doubts. Here is the top one that I found today. I only spent like 10 minutes looking through these, but here we go. Gorilla about to do the first nigga like this. The 99 others gonna pass out from shock. Back to my other argument. We're not bringing out your friends, okay? We're representing humanity. Fire, bread, butter, sliced bread and butter, bagels, pizza. Right. My action plan covers something like this. We're gonna get there. Let's see what next I found. First, like I said, my action plan covers things like this from happening. In Gorilla, Hulk is so much taller. Hulk is like 3 feet taller than the gorilla. Get out of here. 99 Massacre, I gotta confuse the gorilla. I'm just as mad as he is. I don't think you have audio, but it's Steve Harvey making, yeah, he's making chimp noises. I don't need to hear that, okay? Now, I'm not sure how I was gonna do this, but I think I'm just gonna go. The action plan. Let's put. Ooh, y'all, I ain't never done this before. Can I get a little bigger? Can we get bigger? We can get bigger. Here we go. We're bigger now. Let's put them right here in the middle. Let's do a little bit of this. Then they go a little bit like this. Booty. That's a thin gorilla booty. We can give him cheeks to make it better, more accurate. Huh? Leg, upper body, arm. His arm looks skinny as. That looks like an alligator or something. You know what? Just put his eyes. Just put his eyes there. Put his eyes there. There you go. That's our silverback. That's our silverback. Now, why is booty? All right. First step is first. When I made my plan, I didn't even account for 100. I don't think we need that many. I really don't think a full 100 smart thinking human beings. I don't think we need that many. This gorilla, I might have to get rid of it because he not doing us justice, to be honest with you. He might have to get bigger. He might have to be bigger. How do I get rid of him? I'm so sorry. Oh. Okay, let's do him again. We're gonna make him bigger. Bro, I should just insert a picture. Why am I doing all this? Bro, get your big gorilla booty. Okay. Nah, this is trash. This is trash.
Approximately 10 hours later.
Okay. It took some time. I don't use paint. It took more time than I wanted it to. But we have our silverback. Now, My action plan. I wrote it earlier in the day. I've been thinking about this just a little bit, not too much, but just a little bit. I'm not the most supreme thinker for humanity. I didn't have full prep time. Okay, I'm not full Batman mode here. This is just a simple scratch plan. If I really had the time, I could be the commander Ervin for this task force. If it comes to it, the national or the Global Defense Administration can contact me if we ever need to arrange this fight for real, okay? Now, the allocation of people. The first step in my Silverback Gorilla action attack plan is to first send a negotiator. I want someone to walk up to the gorilla. Listen, I want them to do this. Look at my line. I want them to walk straight up. Right, not too close, not too close. Right about here. I want to walk. Well, actually, maybe he can stay back over here a little bit. I want to go up. I want him to talk to the gorilla. I want him to say, I want him to talk to Coco, whatever they be naming gorillas in movies. I'm gonna talk to him. I want him to say, right? And while he's doing that, charge from I want attacks from behind. Boom, boom. 2 from behind, 2 from the side. This could even be 3, but I didn't want the people to get in each other's way. So we could honestly triple this up. While the negotiator is distracting the gorilla. Look at his eyes. He's looking at the negotiator. He's thinking about it. I want them to charge in. I want 2 people per limb. 2 per limb. And that, I want the neck included. Charging from directly behind the gorilla. I want 2 charging for the neck, going for the lock. I want them to charge at the same time. I want sumo wrestlers on the legs to pin him down. Average sumo wrestler weight, we can go up to 4, 5, 550, 600. I want 2 sumos on each leg, holding it for dear life. Now, you might think there's sumo wrestlers. I want 1 on each side. Let's go get this color for sumo. 1 on this side, 1 on this side. 1 on this side, 1 on this side. That's 4 sumo wrestlers on legs alone. Right? Think about how much weight that is. 2 sumo wrestlers, 500 pounds apiece. That's 1,000 pounds per leg. 2,000 pounds weighing down 430. Are you starting to see the light of humanity? Are you starting to see what I'm seeing? Okay. Now, of course, if they were to just do this by themselves, what would happen? Silverback would get upset. He bashed skulls. This is why I said simultaneously, while the negotiator is offering his distraction, simultaneously, we're gonna have Team Bravo for the arms, or Team Alpha actually. Team Alpha for the arms, for arms. That doesn't make sense, right? Same deal. 2 per arm. Boom, boom. Boom, boom for each side. He's locked out from all sides. And don't forget about the neck group. They're gonna be grabbing the gorilla up. He's gonna be pinned down by so much weight. In total, we're not gonna have. We could honestly bring in more sumos for the arms if we really wanted to. Let me see what I put for the arm grabs. First negotiator, then the big people go for grabbing limbs. I just said sumos. Forget it. We're just gonna put in sumos. And for each of these, we're gonna have backups. Because what number are we at right now? We're at 2 per limb, 4 limbs, 8. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes? 8. Oh, plus the neck. So 10. We're at 10 so far. 10% of our power. Come on. 2 on the neck, grabbing the neck. that is when the second wave comes out. Once that condition is stabilized, maybe he knocks out some people while he's, maybe he stops someone. But we have 100. For every one man in my action plan, there are at least 5 backups. You can even do 10 backups. And it would still math out. Because I have 10 right here. Everyone could have 10 backups. On standby. And as we're charging, we're all going to be charging together. Now, I know some people talk about, oh, you won't get scared. And I say, I don't know who you bringing. I'm bringing the best. I'm bringing the sumos. And just for extra flavor, I even had a solution for this, for the fear factor, okay? I'm going to have a throat singer in the back the whole time. He's going to be on war drums. We can't bring weapons, so he's just going to be like this. He's gonna be in there, and it's actually, not only is it gonna boost our stats, it's gonna make the gorilla scared because he don't know what's going on. He don't know what's going on. We have a real throat singer in the background. Stop it. Stop it. It's over. It's over. 10 backups? We won't even need 10 backups. Oh wait, actually 10 backups is not accurate. Take it back. Take it back. Take it back. 7 backups. 7. Wait. 8. I think 8 backups will do. 8 backups can do. 8 backups per person can do. That's 10 people, 8 backups each. That brings us up to what, 80? Is that how that math works? Right? 80? Either way. We have at least 10, 20 for my third wave, right? No, my second wave. I didn't even get to my second wave because I had to bring in. Second wave can be the throw singer. Third wave is going to be our medium build. We're talking about our I mean, not necessarily medium, but they're gonna be our heavy hitters. I'm talking Floyd Mayweather. This is where you get your Logan Pauls, your Mike Tysons, your Muhammad Ali's, everybody, right? While the gorillas getting held down by how much was it per leg? 500 front and back, 1,000, 2,000 pounds just on legs. That's 4,000 pounds total on anti-force against gorilla, plus the neck, which I wouldn't count as force, but they can be pulling him back. So that can be another. We can just chalk up to 700 pounds of force because they can't be sumo wrestlers all around them. These guys can be like 300, holding them back by the neck. Next, we're gonna have the heavy hitters. While the gorilla's being held down, he's gonna be choked. His arms gonna be pulled, legs gonna be weighed down. He's just gonna be sitting. He's gonna wild out. He's gonna be doing that. Okay. Who's gonna come and shut him up? I want Muhammad Ali.
Oh, brother!
Straight heavy hits, sleepers. Any man is slept by a single punch. He has full prep time per punch. We're not talking jabs. We're talking all might. All of their might into every punch. It's over. It's over. Plus 10 backups. When they get tired, swap out. Boom, boom, boom. Stop it. As this goes on, I did say that I want people doing sneak strikes. So for now, we can lower the backup count. We can lower the backup count further to 5 to allocate for the people that I'm about to bring up. So I also thought of small strikers, the butterfly build featherweights. We might add wherever. These are your Bruce Lees, your Jackie Chan's. Yes, your martial artists. They're gonna be coming in and they're gonna do whatever they feel like doing. I'm not a martial artist. I'm a grabber, right? I don't know what they're gonna be doing, but they're gonna be doing something. I don't know. They're gonna be chopping them up, hitting whatever nerves they know about. Those are my strikers. I think, I don't know. My last note that I have here is if we fall below the number 40, it's time to retreat. And in the process of retreating, he might take down the 10 to 20, maybe, while we're running, because he for sure outrunning a sumo wrestler. Let's be honest here. So if we fall below 30, rest in peace, my boys. Okay. Rest in peace. Y'all did good work, but they ain't making it out. Let's be honest. They're not making it far. They're not going far. They're out of breath halfway through the field. So, you know, thank you for your contribution. Yeah. I think my work here is done. The silverback is going down. I don't know what happened to everyone's faith in humanity. Y'all spent too much time in Twitter. We've lost our connectiveness. Everyone's too busy disagreeing instead of coming together and gathering the sumo wrestlers to grab down the girl's leg. Y'all too busy worrying about how your best friend's gonna die. Like Patrick. We're humans. We didn't come this far for nothing. We got here for a reason. Have faith. Why don't you like and subscribe? If you like fighting, I play Tekken 8. A lot of that. I do that a lot, you know. Fighting. Boom, bam. You know what I'm saying? Fighting, you know. Like fighting games? Me neither, but I'm getting a little bit better. Right. And with that, yeah, like, subscribe. Hey, Grandpa, like, subscribe. You have a good day. Good next day. A great next day. And I'll see you in the next video. Sprite. Bam.